Welcome back to Rock Reacts. Are you impatient? Are you an inpatient? Inpatient. This is Inpatient. I think, is that the name of the project? It's Wen and Chris Webby. And I'm going to talk like this the rest of the show. I did that on purpose. You know, of course, I'm not going to, of course, I don't make mistakes. What are you talking about here? I'm a professional singer and a professional vocal coach. Big deal, right? What I'm going to do is analyze the vocals. And I was like, Chris Webby, I don't know anything about Chris Webby. He's been around for a long, long time. People would be like, I think since around 09, I saw some people commenting on some things. They're like, I've been here since 09. Don't give me any, like, whatever. Somebody was like, yeah, big super fans or like, you know, whatever. But yeah, I just like, so I looked at some of his stuff just briefly because I wanted to get an idea because I'm like, who is Chris Webby? I think there's an award called Webby. Anyway, and I was like, okay, so he's a rapist or rapper, as some people call. I like to call him rapist because it's just that little bit dangerous. You know what I mean? Because you could say, what did you say? What no, a rapist. He raps. And from what I heard, a little snippet, because I was like, I don't want to, like, because I want to, like, maybe do a reaction to one of his stuff. Let me know down below if there's any particular ones that are fantastic. Also, you can join the link for Patreon down below, or there's a request down below. You can click the request button if you have a particular one you want to request. And, yeah, so I was like, whoa, he's a good rapper. So let's get it down the road. Let's stop talking and start analyzing.
I took my possession.
Woo!
All that I own. Set out at nighttime.
Oh.
Down the road. And with God is my witness. There stood a man.
Whew.
Dressed in the shadows. With blood on his veins. There was something so familiar about him. A certain kind of aura pouring all around him. Looking fresh to death, his suit, it was astounding.
Okay, man, I'm just, I'm getting some kind of Bruno Mars vibes of Ren's vocals here. Like, this is like, it's kind of a touch on how I've heard him sing before, but there's this on the brink of breaking up all the time. There's that, you know, kind of just like, it's like, I point out just like the kind of talk about his technique here a little bit. Like, you hear that kind of, so there's the vocal fry in there. But he's also kind of a little bit of the little nasal flow because he's getting into this, you know, kind of, it's real. Like, you gotta lean into this. You gotta lean into the breathiness of it, because you're doing the vocal fry, letting the vocal folds just come apart a little bit. Just, but you have to lean into the breathiness of it and kind of a little bit open the throat, kind of like yawn into it. When you yawn, you tilt the larynx. You kind of, this nasal flow is kind of part of that borderline, the crack and the kind of just that desperation, that like crying, that, but I'm getting it reminds me of Bruno Mars a little bit, the way there's that, because he sings with that you know, that kind of feeling, right? I mean, like, let me know in the comments below. Am I completely off my trolley here or what?
Set out at nighttime.
Out nighttime. I hear that. Out nighttime. And you can hear he's like backing off the breath on that. So let's move on, because that's basically kind of what he's doing. But I've never heard him sing like that. But I'm a, you know, Bruno Mars, yeah, who, somebody else. Like, let's listen on. Give me lots of vibes.
Down the road.
And it's just like kind of like that, really bluesy. shoom, boom, doom, boom, yeah, boom, boom. You know, just like anyway. That's sorry. I'm so excited.
And with God as my witness.
Of that. And with God as my witness. He's leaning into and with God as my witness. Yeah, it's just like it's the feels of the that passion of, you know, like the just crying out to the world, man. Oh, feeling just chill. Sorry, get carried away.
Last of the man, dressed in the shadows, with blood on his face.
Whoa.
There was something so familiar about him. A certain kind of aura pouring all around him.
Woo.
Looking fresh to death, his suit, it was astounding.
Yeah, there as well, right? Sorry. Blah, blah, blah. This line reminds me a little bit of the way Prince would sing as well, and I would suggest that Bruno Mars probably was influenced by Prince. If you're a musician, you were influenced by Prince. Don't lie. Don't be stupid. Don't try to lie to us. Listen.
Looking fresh to death, his suit, it was astounding.
Yeah, right. Little Prince there. Yeah, little. Oh man. Well, this is just so all this down the road, and then that little bit. Oh man, what a. It's
I caught his eye and then I felt like I was drowning.
and that's so like whispery. I got it. I was drowning. Really leaning into that vocal fry. Yeah, oh man. Oh, we're not even a minute into this, and I'm just losing my.
Standing at a crossroad and the dull glow of the lit bowl flicker silently, quietly tiptoed on the long road, and the man spoke to me quite excitedly. Hello, dear fellow. And he tipped his hat and he smiled invitingly. Who knows why you felt this, but I felt like someone lit a fire in me. And I felt my stomach turning, I turned and I tried to find the word concerned, and the feeling disconcerting. It's strange, but I felt this weird yearning, a craving for something that was urging me over, and then they start conversing. I reached out my hand, he shook it during. He leaned in and said something disturbing. All I gotta know is your desires. Is it fame or fortune you aspire? To get about this life that you've been living. Follow me, I'll walk you through the fire. I got every type of flavoring. You should see the budget of the catering. I don't wanna come off as a salesman, but I got the taste that you've been savoring.
He's got, man, Chris has such a cool, like, I immediately like heard his voice. I was like, that is like that voice that I heard. And it's like, he's got this little bit of it's a ring to his voice, right? Listen to this kind of okay, so.
Through the fire, I got every type of flavoring.
I got every type of flavor in. You hear this kind of, if I go like this with my voice, I got every type of flavor in. It's this ring like, that's kind of what's in his voice. This is a pharyngeal constriction. Some people like to refer to it kind of twang, but you're really just, I got, yeah. Like that SpongeBob, you know, SpongeBob has that in there. So he's not full on SpongeBob, right? You know, like, come on now. It's not that drastic, but it's in there a little bit.
See the budget of the catering. I don't wanna come off as a salesman, but I got the taste that you've been savoring. Let your pain go, let the flames grow. I'll read every thought that's on your mind, cause I know you got a name, so why don't you just write it on this line? Here I got a pen and everything. Who needs a wedding ring? I offer the divine. I don't think you fully understand, but I promise that you will in time, so just make a choice. So I stood frozen at the crossroads of time.
This thing has got everything in it, man. It's got like, you've got like Ren. I want to go back like in a second. You go back to some of the like the vocal changes that Ren made in that first whole section, and then now we're back at that kind of like blues thing. I mean, it's never strayed musically from that blues. Boom, 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 boom. You know, it's just like that 1-4-5 kind of blues thing, right? But the rapping cadence over it, it's just like, it's got something different. You wouldn't like, I'm kind of like, that's why I'm listening and I'm going, whoa, that was a different kind of shickety boom bomb, thingy boom, yeah, kind of sip a double duka digga na, lemon number it's like I don't know. Yeah, it's like it's not predictable. It's interesting. It's what it should be. Like music should be like, whoa, hey, look, this is like because it makes you want to like listen to it again and go, oh, did I hear it? Now we're back to this kind of desperation of that kind of crying out, the vocal fry kind of.
Took hold of his paper and I leaned down to sign.
But he does have like there is. You can hear there's a little bit of overdrive on the vocal, right? So, and I mean, I'm suggesting that there is. Somebody may go, "Oh, it's not overdrive," but it sounds like there's like a distorted. Only because I've recorded and I know we put overdrive on that. Oh, and it sounds like that. It's got that kind of little distorted-ish kind of vibe to it. It's a little bit kind of just overdriven mic sound, which adds to that kind of, just it just amps that up a little bit, just kind of makes that, just dirties it up, kind of makes it a little like that kind of, over that. But anyway. Anyway, Brittany went down to sign down the road. Oh man. Oh.
Still remember back where I was from.
I'm guessing that's Chris now because that sounds different. It sounds like it doesn't sound like Round, but it's Chris doing kind of a, like, I don't know that he sings, but I mean I'm guessing it's him singing on this part, but that because it has a little bit of that same kind of quality to the voice.
See, I was the favorite.
Yeah, see, I was the favorite. There's that little bit of a ring in there, so yeah, I'm pretty sure it's him.
The morning sun. See, I had ideas, but they said they're too grand.
I love that way. Grand. He leaned in that kind of grand, a little bit of that leaned into that kind of sound. Cool, man. I love it.
So they casted me out without reason or doubt. Now there's blood on my hands. See, I've been that one with the silver tongue. Yeah, they say I'm falling, but never run. Following the calling. I've been all in with the barrel of a loaded gun aimed at the masses, at their masses. Yeah, the darkness gon' get you. You can say a prayer if it helps you. That cross won't protect you from the light, bringing lost angel. Shit, I only came to entertain you, but since we made ourselves a deal, you gon' be my fucking puppet till it breaks you. I'ma chain you to the ground, I'll enslave you. Look around.
Oh, I love that. Look around. Leans into a little bit of a retinoid cartilage distortion there. I'll enslave you. Look around. Cool.
Nobody coming here to save you. I'ma take you way down. Cause yeah, I know I've been around, but still I got some shit to prove. And I don't really give a fuck how it's gotta happen, but just know that you gotta fucking deal with the devil written. So shut up and listen to play me some blues. And just know the choice that you made today will be the last thing that you ever choose.
You know what? I'm thinking. I'm just like in my mind. I'm like, what? This reminds me of, like, you ever see the movie Crossroads with Steve Vai and Richie? What's his name? Ralph Macchio. Even saying that, I'm like, why is he even? That was such a weird. It was a great movie, but it like deal with the devil and all that stuff, and play guitar and it's bluesy and all that stuff. If you haven't seen it, oh, fucking great movie. If you're a guitar player, you would love it even more. But it's still a great movie. A little bit of, yeah. And the end lick of that, man, I would be surprised if this wasn't sort of inspired or they hadn't seen that movie, because that end lick was kind of a classical lick. And like, from like particular, like, I don't know what, if that was a particular classical artist, but that was like a classical kind of scale. And in the movie, Crossroads, I can't remember which one of them, but one of them is playing. It's Steve Vai or Ralph Macchio end up playing like this. Yeah, like playing like a lot of blues, but then play like kind of like this classical sort of guitar stuff. I think it was Ralph, but anyway, I won't spoil it for you unless I did. No, down the road. Oh, just the yeah. Inpatient. Sick stuff, man. Sick stuff. 666. What? Yeah, man. That was. Oh my gosh. No laser. No. I don't need any laser hair removal. Thank you. Well, maybe. Just kidding. But man, what a treat that was, man. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know what you think in the comments below that. You can join me on Patreon. Click like and subscribe, all that cool stuff. Thanks for watching Rock Wreck. You can watch anything. So the fact that you even stayed with me this long just proves that you are a real trooper and you're full of love. And thank you very much for watching. Love you. Bye.